as a figure in the field of TESOL. And her name is Dr. Huda AlWehaibi. She is the Vice President for Quality and Development at Princess Abdurrahman University in Riyadh. And of course, it's in Saudi Arabia. It's the world's largest all-women university. Professor Huda is an associate professor of curriculum and English language methodology. She is currently leads the strategic plan of the university and the development of its status in world ranking. Dr. AlWehaibi led as well the establishment of the community college at Prince Nourah University in collaboration with the Valencia College in Florida, when she contributed in a number of conferences, symposium and workshops nationally and internationally. So without further ado, I welcome Professor Huda to present the presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shall I start?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today to highlight Princess Nourah bint Abdurrahman University efforts in achieving sustainability and having impact on society through the lenses of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, as assessed by Times Higher Education Impact Ranking, and how well Princess Nourah University has performed on each SDG metrics. Before we start our presentation, I'd like to give you a brief overview of the university, which is, it's in the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. It's the world's largest all-women university with 8 million square meters in size, more than 30,000 students and 2,204 faculty members teaching in more than 100 programs. Majority of the programs are undergraduate programs. We have also some postgraduate programs. Princess Nourah University has aligned its strategy, internal policies, and governance with the Kingdom National Vision 2030, which is well aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The university also embraces and implements practices and activities that reflect its growing interest in sustainability, based on the belief that universities should have an impact on society rather than just research and teaching performance. There are 4 strategic goals of the university. The university focuses on empowering women and qualifying them to compete in the job market in a healthy community with the help of innovative technologies. Under these 4 strategic goals, we have also a good number of objectives and KPIs that are well aligned with the SDGs, especially those related to education. In order to recognize how far Princess Nourah University has impact on society, how far it's implementing the Sustainable Development Goals, Princess Nourah University has participated in Times Higher Education Impact Ranking, which is the only global performance that assesses universities' impact on society against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This ranking calibrated indicators to provide comprehensive and balanced comparisons across 3 broad areas that are research, outreach, teaching, and stewardship. This edition of 2020, which Princess Nourah University participated in, included 767 universities from 85 countries. Of course, you are aware of the 17 SDGs that are by the United Nations. So the universities can submit data on as many of these SDGs as they are able to. And any university that provides data on the SDG number 17 and at least 3 other SDGs are included in the overall ranking. Princess Nourah University has participated in 6 SDGs. This ranking was first launched in 2019, and the university has participated in its 2nd edition, and it participated in 6 SDGs: good health and well-being, equality education, gender equality, reduced inequalities, and decent work and economic growth, and the last one, which is partnership for the goals. The overall score of the university was the university was ranked 3rd locally and 35 in the MENA region, and it was ranked 472 globally out of almost 800 universities. And we will go over each SDG, its metrics, and how well the university has performed on it. This is the PNU scores in general. You can see the best result or the best score was on the 5th SDG, which is gender equality. And the other scores on other SDGs varies from very good to good ones. We will go over them in details right now. SDG number 3, which is good health and well-being, it ensures healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. I don't want to read over those. I mean, they are available on the website, and you can have a look at them in details. But on this SDG, the university has achieved the 3rd status locally and 57 regionally, and between 400 and 600 globally. Those are the metrics: research on health and well-being. The percentage of this metric is a 27%. Proportion of health graduates, number 3, collaborations and health services. Maybe the result on this SDG wasn't that good one due to the fact that the health colleges in Princess Nourah University are very young, and we don't have many faculty members producing research on the health, and well-being. I would like to shed some light on the Princess Nourah University practices that are promoting this SDG. We have 5 health colleges that offer a number of programs. We have a teaching university hospital, we have a family counseling center, and we have fitness centers, huge ones, one for faculty members, the other and employees, and the other one is for students. We have also child care facilities. We have athletic clubs and outreach programs and campaign. This is the Family Counseling Center. It provides supporting programs in different areas. It also provides professional training and awareness and educational courses. The SDG number 4, which is the second SDG that Princess Nourah University has participated in, is quality education, which focuses on ensuring inclusive and quality education for all and promote lifelong learning. And on this SDG, the university has been ranked between 400 and 600 globally, 53 regionally, and third status locally. The metrics of this SDG is, as we said before, all SDGs, they have an important part of it, which is research on the area of this SDG. So here is a research on early years and lifelong learning education. There is also a metric of proportion of graduates with teaching qualifications, a proportion of first generation students, and lifelong learning measures. Those are some, of course, of the facilities and practices that are promoting PNU to achieve SDG number 4. We have a smart building that's it's a smart campus with more than 600 smart buildings, 66 classrooms, high-tech auditorium, and smart labs. So we have also more than 28,000 square meters for the simulation center, usually for health colleges students, and we have more than 2,000 faculty members, all working together in integration to ensure quality education for all students studying at the university. We have also a number of research centers and scientific societies. We have good number of research centers. We have centers of excellence. We have established scientific societies to provide quality education to all students studying at the university. Those are the colleges and supporting institutes that provide more than 102 programs. We have 5 colleges of sciences, colleges of humanities, health colleges, and supporting deanship and institutes. The SDG 5, which is gender equality, and on which the university has scored high on this SDG, being, you know, being the world largest all-women university. So it scores high on this SDG. The status of the university was second. It was ranked second locally and number 5 regionally, and from 100 and 200 globally. It focuses on, the university focuses on empowering women, and the university is led by a female president, the vice presidents. Most of them are a female, and it's as long as it is a female student. So it focuses on empowering women, ensuring their academic success, preparing them very well for the job market they are to compete in the job market. The metrics here focuses on research, proportion of first-generation female students, access measures, proportion of senior female academics, and proportion of women receiving degrees, and women's progress measures. And we scored very high, of course, on these metrics, as this is the core business of Princess Nourah University. Those are being, female university with those figures and numbers in students, faculty members, graduates, shows no wonder that we achieved a high score on this SDG. SDG number 8, decent work and economic growth, which focuses on promoting inclusive and sustainable economic growth, employment, and decent work for all. It focuses on achieve higher levels of economic productivity, achieve full and productive employment and decent work for all men and women. Of course, we have men working in the university. We have some vice presidents, male, and we have some faculty members, people working in the university also. They are not the majority, but we have a good number of them. And on this SDG, the university has been ranked between 200 and 300 globally, 15 in the MENA region, and second locally. The metrics of this SDG is research on economic growth and employment, expenditure per employee, proportion of students taking work placements, proportion of employees on secure contracts, and employment practices. And you can see the score of the university on these metrics, and it was ranked between 200 to 300 out of almost 500 universities participating in this SDG. This also the smart campus in the university that where it provides job opportunities for maybe thousands of people working in the university. The SDG number 10, reduced inequality, it's also, we find it related to gender equality, the SDG number 5. It focuses on empowering and promoting the social, economic, and political inclusion of all, regardless of age, sex, race, or ethnicity. It improves the regulations and monitoring of global financial markets and institutions, and strengthen the implementation of such regulations, and so on. The university has attained the second status locally, 16 regionally or in the MENA region, and it was ranked between 200 and 300 globally. Those are the metrics, research on reducing inequalities, and we have also first generation students from developing countries. We have some international students. We have also students and staff with disabilities and measures against discrimination. And here are, you can see how far or how well Princess Nourah University scored on these metrics. The score was 45.8, and it was ranked between 200 to 300 out of almost 500 universities. What are the practices of the universities that helped get a good score on this SDG? We have career counseling and supporting center. We have universal access center that that help people with disabilities, whether they are students, staff, or faculty members. We have also a family counseling center that is, it helps and supports people inside and outside the university. The last SDG, which is Partnership for the Goals, revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. It focuses on enhancing the global partnership on sustainability development, complemented by multi-stakeholder. On this SDG, the university has attained second status locally, 25th regionally, and between 300 to 400 globally. The metrics are research on SDGs and publication of SDG reports, education on the SDG, and in this regard, Princess Nourah University is trying to implement SDGs in many of the courses, and it has also trained faculty members how to implement those SDGs in their in the research, in the student projects, and we have they have taken a series of courses, training courses on SDGs. We have also working with us, we have built a team that takes care of raising the awareness of the importance of SDGs and how to implement them in teaching and research, and how to encourage also students to implement them in their projects. And the reports of SDGs are published on the website of the university. The third metric, or the last metric, is relationship to support the goals. We are very much interested in achieving those goals through many ways, and implement them in teaching, research, and community service. Here are some of the local partners that those are just sample of the local partners of Princess Nourah University. We have also global partners, and based on the university best scores on 4 of the SDGs, it has been assessed. I mean, we can submit as many as we can, but since it was our first experience, we have provided data on 6 SDGs only, and we have been assessed based on the best results of 4 SDGs. And we are there for next year, inshallah, we are considering applying to 13 SDGs, those that we think we are good at, and we have evidences that we can provide, and I think we will get better scores for next year, inshallah. Hopefully, I'm keeping the time limit. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you in other conferences, inshallah, in the future, but we hope it's face-to-face, not remotely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was a brilliant, fantastic presentation. Thank you, Huda. I have to say that I'm personally, as a Saudi and academic, I feel proud to see these achievements over a short period of time, almost about 17 years, I think, led by amazing female leaders, which is basically one of the important goals in our Saudi Arabian Vision 2030. Also, I would like to congratulate Professor Huda on the new updated ranking, being promoted Prince Nourah University to number, I think, 37 of the 39, sorry, of the world ranking. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I would say great leaders initiate and encourage great success. So thank you for your presentation.
Thank you very much, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. We hope to continue our participation in similar conferences. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Pass it over to you, Professor Parson.
Thank you, Abdul. John, I believe you're going to introduce the next speaker, which we've got on a recording.